Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, we can, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So before we start our lesson, I would like to check the attendance list first. So here is RPL 7. Let me call one by one. Aji. Aji, are you here? Okay, and then Ari,
Hadir, Bu.
Rian Beckham. Rian. Ada ya. Keisha.
Hadir.
And then Clarissa.
Hadir, Bu.
Cisa.
Hadir, Bu.
Dava. Dava. Dava nggak ada. Dimas.
Hadir, Bu.
Oke. Dimas Nur ya barusan ya. Dimas Yoga.
Hadir, Bu.
And then Diva. Diva.
Untuk Diva izin, Bu.
Oh, Diva izin.
Ya.
Eriza. Eriza.
Hadir.
Oke, Firnanda.
Hadir, Bu.
Haifa.
Hadir, Bu.
And then Helvina.
Hadir, Bu.
Jovan.
Hadir, Bu.
Kenza.
Hadir, Bu.
Uzaima.
Hadir, Bu.
Afik.
Hadir, Bu.
Abuzar. Nggak ada ya. Akmal.
Hadir, Bu.
Alexander.
Hadir, Bu.
Faiz.
Hadir, Bu.
Genta.
Hadir, Bu.
Raffi.
Hadir, Bu.
Raffi Firdaus. Raffi Firdaus. Oke. Wahyu. Wahyu. Wahyu nggak ada ya. Yusuf. Oke, ya Yusuf. Nisa Amelia.
Hadir, Bu.
Pramudia. Pramudia.
Hadir, Bu.
Rahmat. Rahmat. Nggak ada. Rahmat nggak ada. Raka.
Hadir, Bu.
Razak.
Hadir, Bu.
Rio Valdi. Rio Valdi.
Hadir, Bu.
Oke. Roni.
Hadir, Bu.
Saraya.
Hadir, Bu.
Serena.
Hadir, Bu.
Cindy.
Hadir, Bu.
Siti Nafiatu.
Hadir.
Timothy. 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 Nggak ada ya. Yang jelas is Zadid.
Hadir, Bu.
Okay. Let me check our last agenda first. So if in the last, do you have already Otimoti hadir? Yeah. Do you have already group presentation in your class? Sudah belum kemarin ya minggu lalu? Let me check ya. Sebentar.
Belum, Miss. Minggu ini
Belum
baru
ya?
presentasinya.
Okay, so today we are going to do the group presentation. So, is anyone can help me to send the name of the group member, maybe the captain or the secretary? Is anyone from you can give me the name of the group? I'm still waiting for that. Sudah? How about you give me in the chat? So one of you, maybe if you have all the name of the group's member, so you can just send it to me. Ada yang punya nama grupnya yang lengkap dari grup 1 sampai 8? How about the captain?
Ya, Miss. Dikirim di lewat
Boleh dikirim di WA, boleh.
baik.
And also I'm waiting for those to turning on the camera because I only have 4 students who turning on the camera. So I'm still waiting for the others. Is anyone has already sent it to me?
Wait, Miss.
Yeah. I'm still waiting ya. So we are going to start the presentation from group 1, and then we go to group 8, and then we go to group 2, 7, and then 3, 6. The last is 4 and 5. If we cannot finish it today, all the presentation, so I would like to ask you to reschedule the presentation. So you just contact me or text me in WA and then ask for the exactly time that you want to use for the presentation. It should be outside the class. Okay? Okay, I have already, okay, thank you, Chaisa. I have already the name of the group. Now I would like to call for the first is group 1. Wahyu, are you still here, Wahyu? I'm going to check one by one before the presentation. If you are not here, I mean that if you don't come to the class before the presentation, it means that you gonna have to present it outside the class. Jadi kalau misalnya di sini grup 1 ada 5 orang, ada 2 yang nggak hadir, berarti nilainya hanya untuk 3 orang, yang 2 harus presentasi sendiri. So that's why I'm going to call you before you do the presentation. Okay, so Wahyu, have you already been here? Wahyu nggak ada ya? Pramudia Rafiq, you still here? Pramudia Rafiq?
Ya, Bu.
Okay, and then Raka Taufik,
Ya, Bu.
Razak Farhan,
Ada, Bu.
Genta.
Hadir, Bu.
Okay, so I'm going to choose one of you to be the presenter, and maybe the others can help to sharing the screen, to share the screen. So the presenter will be,
I'm
yes.
sorry. Maaf, itu salah sebentar, Miss.
Oh, salah.
Ya,
Ya
wait,
udah.
wait.
Ini yang salah semua atau beberapa?
Sepertinya salah semua, Miss. Wait.
Oh iya ya. So I'm not going to call later ya. Ini salah berarti. Give me the name of group one first aja. Biar saya bisa cek for the group one for the presentation. Okay, this one. Okay, this one is the name of the group. Okay, kelompok satu. So, I'm so sorry. Di sini ada namanya Aji. Aji, are you still here?
Yes, ma'am.
Pramudia tadi ada, Genta ada, Roni Andika,
Yes, ma'am.
and then the last is Brian Beckham.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the one that who gonna present the presentation, it should be, okay, I'm going to call Pramudia Rofif as the presenter. And then who gonna share the content? Who gonna help Rofif to share the content? From group one. Siapa? Group one?
Saya, Bu.
Rian Beckham. Okay, so time is yours. So Rofif as the presenter and the one who shared the content should be Rian Beckham. Time is yours.
Apa sudah terlihat, Bu?
Yeah, it's
Mohon
clear.
maaf ya, Bu, kalau misalnya nanti terputus, soalnya jaringan saya agak kurang stabil.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, yes, please. You can start. Rofif.
Apa bisa dimulai, Bu?
Yes, please.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This is my group to presentation how to create and join meeting in Webex. And group member, number 1 Aji Nugroho, and number 2 Brian Beckham, number 3 Genta Kurniawan, number 4 Ramudia Rafif, number 5 and Roni Andika. Tool and materials, device, can handphone or laptop or PC, and their internet network. And how to create account Webex. Step 1. Access the www.webex.com. And then step 2. At the start of the page, click start for free. And step 3. Enter active email. And then step 4. Open the register email to confirm. Step 5. If our email has been confirmed, the next step is to complete the form. Step 6. After that, fill in the company name. It is recommended to fill it with our name. Step 7. Wait until the process is complete. Then click Launch Meeting. How to join meeting in Webex. And step 1. Go to Webex application, click Join a Meeting. And step 2. You just enter the link shared by the host and click Join to start joining. And then step 3, ensure video and audio connection before joining. You can check whether the video and audio connection is working or not. If you are sure, you just click join meeting. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now it's time for me to give the questions, maybe only two questions. The first is that, is anyone from group 1 can tell me about what is the social function of the text? So what is the social function from text? Or the purpose of your text? From group 1? Group 1, please. So what is the social function?
Social function itu apa, Bu?
Social function is the purpose of the text.
Purpose. Oh. The purpose is we tell how to install and use Webpack.
Pardon? Could you please repeat?
We tell how to
How to? Hello? How to apa? Aji? Is anyone can complete the ID's answer? From group 1? Group 1, please. Or maybe from the other group, is anyone want to help? So what is the social function or the purpose of having the text before? Is anyone want to answer?
Explain how to make, how to use Webex application.
How to use? Tadi ada dua. So what is that? Okay, thank you, Jaisha. And how about the others? Is there any other answer? So what is the purpose? The purpose of the text. So it is that. So why do you want to write this, or do you want to make this text? Does anyone want to answer? No one? Okay, so the one that you're gonna have to know when you present it is that, just like what I've said before, you're gonna have to know what is the purpose. The purpose is just the social function of the text, and then you have to know the structure, and then you're gonna have to know how to explain the step. So that is the things that important in that's are the thing that important in your presentation. Okay, so the social function or the purpose of this tag is how to create an account and how to join, but you're gonna have to make it maybe a complete, like to show to other people, to show to the other person that how to blah blah blah, boleh kayak gitu. Jadi the things itu yang harusnya to explain, to tell the readers, to tell peoples about how to create account in Webpack and also how to join Webpack. Okay, thank you very much for group 1. The score will be 80. And also I'm going to give additional score for Aji and Jaisa. Aji tadi udah bener tapi suaranya hilang. Next, let me go to another group. Now it's time for group 8. Sekarang waktunya group 8 ya. I'm going to call 10. Wait a second. Okay, this one group 8. Fernanda, have you do you still here? Fernanda? Fernanda?
Yes, miss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alexander, I have already got your permission. Nisa Amelia?
Yes,
Nisa?
Miss.
Okay, Muhammad Rafi Firdaus? Raffi Firdaus? Raffi Firdaus? Nggak ada ya. And Dimas Nur Ramadan?
Yes, Miss.
The last is Diva. Diva? Diva juga nggak ada. So,
Diva tadi
dua
yang izin, Miss.
Diva.
Diva izin. Izin.
Izin sakit.
Oh, izin tadi sakit ya. Oke, sorry. So, Diva sakit sama barusan yang nggak ada Raffi Firdaus.
Ada miss, jawab di chat. Ya.
Jawab di chat.
Ya.
Oke. Ya, ada. Berarti cuma Diva aja yang ada. Oke. Now the presenter, let me choose Nisa Amelia. And who gonna help to share the content?
Saya, Miss.
Oke. Dimas. The time is yours, guys. Yes, please.
Maaf, Miss, di saya belum muncul.
Iya, di saya juga belum.
Masih belum ini.
Sudah.
Sudah.
Hilang lagi, Dimas. Kak, nyalain dan iya bawaan. Oh, kursi diambil. Udah, Kak. Ya, oh hilang lagi, Dimas. Maybe is anyone can help to share the content? Oke, ya. It's already clear now.
Kalau saya select so jadi hilang Miss. Sepertinya.
Oke, gini aja nggak apa-apa. So just move it.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, we're from Place Gym. We will present how to make batik. There are 5 members in this group. They are Dimas Nur Ramadan, number 2 Diva Meya Paula Yansari, number 3 Fernanda, number 4 Raffi Firdaus, and number 5 Nisa Amelia Putri. Batik is the result of Indonesian culture and art that has existed since ancient times. Now, batik has been recognized or patented as the culture of the Indonesian nation. Okay, how to make handmade batik? Previously, we had to prepare the ingredients and tool. Among them, they are pencil, moricot, clothesline, pen and stuff, dye solution, canting, and candles. After everything is ready, here are the steps to make batik. Number 1, yungging is the stage of making patterns on paper. Number 2, japlak, the process of transferring patterns from paper to fabric. Number 3, ngelawang, the stage of attaching the candle by adjusting it to the pattern that has been made. Number 4, ngiseni, the process of providing ornaments such as image of flowers, plants, or animals. Number 5, nyolet, it is a process of coloring with a brush. Number 6, mopok, cover the part that has been colored with wax or wax. Number 7, nembok, the stage to cover that uncolored part of the background of the pattern. Number 8 is ngelir, the process of dyeing fabrics by immersing them in natural or chemical dyes thoroughly. Number 9 is ngelorot, soaking the cloth in boiling water to dissolve the night. Number 10 is ngerentesi, is the process of giving a point to the klowangan using a canting with a thin needle. Number 11 is nyumri, closing of curtain section with the knife. And this is the last stage, the stage of dissolving the wax on the fabric. This is done by putting the cloth in boiling water. After the above steps have been carried out, the batik cloth can be dried by aerating it. Okay, after all the process have been carried out in the sovereign manner, the batik cloth is ready to be used alone or also marketed by utilizing your batik cloth for various objects. Even though it's a bit difficult, it doesn't hurt to try, but be creative to preserve the tradition and heritage of our ancestors. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So here you have already tell us about how to make handmade batik. The question is that, could you please still share the content? Can you still share the content tadi siapa? Dimas. Okay. So here you have already know the purpose is how to tell people how to make handmade batik. Now what I'm going to ask you is that you have some structure in procedure text. So what are they?
Can you please contact your friend because we are already
So what are the structure?
Social functions, ingredient and tools, steps, and direction.
Could you please repeat, Nisa? So there are some parts. What are they? The first is
Social function.
the purpose. Yes, this one is the purpose, and then
Ingredients and tools.
ingredients and tools, and then
Tool, steps. I'm sorry.
steps. Yes, and then the last is
Direction?
The last is the result.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, the result.
Okay, so could you please tell me what is the result then?
So, Miss Rita
Slide
also
in the last
has
slide
been
after
expecting because
Okay, so the last slide is the result. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for the explanation. Okay, so I'm still mute then. For this group, I will give the score is 90, and then I'm giving the additional score for Nisa. Now it's time to me to call for group 2. How about Rio Valdi?
Pak Jus juga pakai 2 akun, Mas. Jadi yang kurang
Rio Valdi, are you still here?
Yes, Miss.
Rio Valdi, okay, and then Timothy.
I'm using 2. I'm using 2.
Timothy?
Oh, where are they?
Timothy nggak ada ya. And Siti Nafiatu? Oh, Timothy, yeah, I have your chat. Siti Nafiatu?
Sepertinya sudah KBM.
Okay, Alvina.
Ya, Miss.
And then the last is Dafa Azam. Dafa? Dafa is not here, yeah? Okay, so only Dafa.
Berarti kalau real
Wait, let me check again. Rio Valdi ada nggak? Ada ya? So let me have Helvina to be the presenter. Delvina,
Miss.
okay, and then who gonna help Delvina to share the Helvina, sorry, who help Helvina to share the content?
Oh, saya share konten, Miss.
Siapa ya?
Helvina.
So you be the presenter and and also share content.
Oh, baik, Miss.
Okay. Time is yours. Time is yours, please. Okay, time is yours, Helvina. Have you ready?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Helvina, time is yours. Okay, Alvina, you can start.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are group 2 and how to turn off PC using ALT plus F4. This method is usually used for laptops that hang, such as the taskbar and start menu that are stuck or freeze and cannot be clicked. This method is also pretty easy. You can follow this step. First, press the Alt key, then press the F4 key at the same time. When you press the Alt plus for F4 key combination, on your laptop screen, a dialog box will appear containing the Windows or shutdown option. For the record, if you open several programs such as browser, Windows Export, and other software, then when you press the Alt plus F4 key combination, you will also close the running application. You have to press the Alt plus F4 key combination several times to close the running application or software. Second, select shutdown using the arrow key on your keyboard, then press enter. After pressing the Alt plus F4 key combination several times to close the running application or software. Then you enter the Alt plus F4 combination to bring up a dialog box containing Windows to shutdown option. In the dialog box, select shutdown to turn off the laptop and press enter as the last step. Usually, the dialog box that appears will automatically select shutdown, so we can press enter directly. Let's wait and the laptop will turn off by itself. Then your laptop has been turned off. Remember, all the steps depend on the situation and condition of your laptop hands. It could be that you only need to press the Alt plus F4 and enter key combination, and automatically your laptop will turn off. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, thank you. Now, could you please still share the content, Alvina?
Show your
Alvina, could you please? Okay, thank you.
application work. Get
Just
if you show me your photo, I will
show me. If this is the last, go to the last step, please.
That's fine. I cannot hear you. Say it
Okay,
again.
thank you. All right, so just like what I said before, that you're gonna have some structure in generic and procedure text. Let me ask you, what is the purpose of the text?
No photos here.
So what is the purpose?
Say, and after you teach your student,
Does anyone can tell me from this group, what is the purpose of your text?
represented by virtual basis.
Miss.
Who's gonna answer the question? Siti, do you wanna say something?
Yes. The
Yes, please.
jet is just how to turn off this using a K plus a 4K command.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then next question is that what is or what are the equipment or the tools that you are going to need to do this text, procedure text?
Look at this.
There's a laptop.
Who? Who answered it?
G.
Here is Wednesday.
Aji. Okay, Aji, what is the answer?
We just need a laptop
Okay, only
for
laptop?
Blueprint number 10, blueprint number 11,
Only laptop?
blueprint number
and
12,
for
blueprint number
Okay, yeah. So this one, Aji is not belong to this group, right?
no.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for this group. Now let me have another group. So for this group, the score is 85. Now it's time for me to ask for a group. So this one is group 1, group 8, and now group 7. Okay, group 7. So let me call your name, group 7. Eriza, are you still here?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, and then Afik. Okay, and then Huzaima.
Yes, Miss, hadir.
Okay, Clarissa
Yes, Miss.
and Akmal. Akmal?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so the one who gonna present the presentation is Akmal. Okay, Akmal, you're gonna present the presentation. And who gonna help Akmal to share the content?
Mungkin bisa saya, Miss, yang share konten.
Who? What's your name?
Eriza.
Eriza. Okay. All right, thank you. Now, time is yours. Yes, time is yours.
Procedure text how to make a big brownies.
No.
So, next, please. Can we go to the
Miss
next?
belum dibaca sama Akmal.
Oh, belum dibaca.
Members in our group is 1 Clarissa Waimona Wibawaningrum. Number 2 Erisa Dinda Febriana. Number 3 Kuzaima Villa Januarta. Number 4 M. Afik Rafa Al-Kanzu. Number 5 M. Akmal Maulana. social function. To help the reader to make a big brownies, and there's set of instruction our direction how to make it. It shows us how to make a big brownies through a sequence of the steps that allows the reader to make it by themselves. Structure, goal, material, and step. Goal. To make the readers know how to make a big brownies step by step until it's served. Material and ingredients means to flour minus 250 grams of wheat flour. Margarine minus
You don't have to say the minus, ini kayaknya cuma strip aja. So 40, 100 grams or margarine. Ini cuma kayak poin-poin gitu. Yeah, you can continue then. Okay, just continue then. Akmal, you can continue. Akmal, are you still there?
Can you give me the example that you want how to start your stuff?
Permisi, Miss. Sepertinya Akmal sedang ada kendala jaringan.
Okay, Eliza, maybe you can continue the presentation. That's okay.
Dari awal ya, Miss?
Just continue from this.
Okay, material and ingredients. Number one is 250 grams of wheat flour. Number two, 400 grams of margarine. Number three, 6 eggs, likely beaten. Number four, 500 grams dark chocolate, coarsely cooked. Number five, 300 grams of sugar. And number six is 1 tablespoon salt. Step is in order to make a big brownies, you must follow the following step. Step 1 is melt the margarine over low heat.
Eliza, are you still here? Or do you have any trouble in connection also?
Iya, Miss, ini nggak bisa diput slide selanjutnya.
Okay, still loading. Yeah, we're gonna wait. That's okay. Maybe this gonna be the last presentation, yeah, for the others then. So I only have group 1, group 8, 2, and 7. For the other group, could you please reschedule it outside the class? So you're gonna, one of you, maybe the representative can text me, and then maybe you can propose what time and also what day that you're gonna want to have the presentation. Okay, so we just wait for Eliza first.
Permisi, Miss, apa bisa dibantu Clarissa buat share screen-nya?
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, step number 2 is after the margarine melts, turn off the heat and add the cooked dark chocolate, sugar, and salt. Stir until chocolate melts. Remove and cool. Step number 3 is after that add the flour little by little and the beaten eggs. Mix well. Step number 4, prepare two pans to be used. Grease with margarine. Pour the batter into the two pans. Step number 5, bake in the oven at 170 for 45 minutes. And step number 6 is after baking, let's stand at room temperature for 15 minutes. Brownies are ready to be enjoyed. I think that's all for our presentation today. Hope it can be understandable and sorry if there are any mistake and thank you for pay attention till the end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. Could you please go back to the third slide? The third slide, is it the third slide? Slide ketiga, please. Okay, so this is the one, second and third. Okay, so you have also the social function here, and you're gonna have to revise it. It is mistype. So social using C, not using S. Social. This one is the second S. It should be C. That's okay. Later you can revise it. So this is the social function or the purpose to help the reader. This one is the reader, membacanya, or maybe the other person to make a big brownie. Okay, that's good. And then go to the second. Next, please. Go to the fourth. This one is the structure. You have goal, material, steps, and result. So you miss one more, result. So you have already know that the structure is goal, material, step, and result. And what is the result then? So what is the result by doing this presentation? Anyone can tell me about the answer? So what is the result of doing your procedure text?
The readers can make the baked brownies and serve it.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So you can make brown big brown brownies and serve it. Okay, thank you very much for this group. So I'm going to give the score is 90 for this group. The presenter Akmal and Rizai Radia. Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. Now maybe we can finish our meeting today because we still have 4 more groups. So remember, one of the representative, could you please arrange the schedule with your friends? So what time that you are going to present it to me? So just text me about the time, and then we are going to do it just like what you want. So if I can, so I'm going to what's that? I'm going to have your presentation in the time that you you give to me. Okay, thank you very much for today's presentation. It was really great. So next week we are going to move to another topic. So before next week, could you please have already make a schedule? Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, let me leave ya.
Thank you, Miss.